Good morning, students. Sairam. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. So, students, welcome you all in our next session of business studies. Students, we have completed our 6 chapters in business studies, class 11th. So, students, now we are going to start our next chapter, chapter number 7, which is sources of business finance. Students, in this video, I am going to give you an introduction of the chapter and explanation we will do in a next video. Okay, now what is the meaning of business finance, or we can say that sources of finance. So what are sources of finance? Means the way from where we acquire money. Okay, the finance meaning is money. What is the meaning of finance? Finance meaning is money. So what is the difference between the capital, money? So why we called it a business finance? Students, the money which we require to start a business, to run a business, is known as business finance. So what is the meaning of business finance? Business finance is that business activity which is concerned with the acquisition and conservation of capital fund in meeting financial needs and overall objective of business enterprises. That means the business finance is that fund, that amount of money which we require to run a business, to start a business, or meeting day to day expenses. Okay, so now why do we need finance? As I said, to set up a business, for satisfying the need of a finance like day-to-day activities, for the expansion, for the growth, for the research into a new product, and special situations such as fall in sale, and many activities for the payment to employees, and to the payment of remuneration and salaries and wages to their workers, employees, and the associated person of the organization. So why we need money? Why we need business finance? To start a business, to set up our business, to meet day-to-day activities, and for the expansion, for the growth, for the research of new student, for the modification of technology, and many more activities. Now in this video or in this chapter we will learn that how we get that money, means what are the sources from where we acquire money. Okay, so importance of finance. So what is the importance of money in a business or of finance in a business? Number one, it is a lifeblood of a business. Business can't run without finance, without money. So we need a finance, money. Like human body, we what we need to run our body? Blood. So blood is a main thing in our body, in human being. So same as in a business, without finance business cannot run. Okay, so why it is important? It is prerequisite to mobilize resources for organizing industrial production. It is also vital for trade, retail, wholesale, export, import, these activities. For these activities we also require money. It is also necessary for developing infrastructure of many countries, in further making of roads, railways, electricity, ports, residential and commercial construction, etc., or any other function or importance. For finance is also needed in agriculture, called agricultural finance, for purchasing seed, fertilizers, farms, equipments, and storage capacity, and etc. So these are the importance of the finance, okay, in a business. Now what are the type of financial need? Look student, financial need is of two type: fixed capital need and working capital need. Fixed capital need means the money which we require to purchase or to invest in a fixed capital, means fixed asset, like for purchasing new machinery, okay, for purchasing a land for a for new organization or for the new divisional. Okay, so we need a land to set up a new building, to set up a new plant for the business, for the organization. And another need is working capital need. Working capital means day to day activities for running a business, like purchasing raw material, meeting daily expenses. These are the working need. So need are divided into two parts. Number one is fixed capital need, which we require to fulfill the fixed capital requirement, means fixed asset which we require to purchase fixed asset. And what is the working capital need? Working capital need which we require to meet day to day expenses. Okay, now what are the sources of finance? Look students, how we get finance. There are two sources of finance, internal and external. Internal means when we use the money of internal organization, of an organization, okay, as a part of profit. Like when a company gain a profit, then this gain is divided into two parts, which is called, first one is retained earning and second one is profit. Okay, net profit. So retained earning is a part of profit which we store or save for meeting future requirements. Okay, so internal sources are another example, like retained earning is another example of internal source. And external means which we acquire from outside the organization, like loan from a bank, loan from borrowing from financial institutions, through shares, through debentures, through bonds. So these are the external sources of business finance. Now look students, what are the basic finance sources? Number one, retained earning, which is the part of a profit which we save for meeting our future requirement. Second, public deposit, which we learn in detail in our further video. Debentures, debentures is like a borrowing. Issue of shares, issue of share is like a capital of a owner which he distribute or which he issue for the public, for the shareholders. And trade credit, financial institutions and commercial banks which from which we can borrow money. So basically there are 7 types of sources of finance. First one is retained earnings, second is public deposit, third one is debenture, fourth is issue of share, fifth is trade credit, sixth is financial institutions, and last one is commercial bank. So these are the sources of business finance. Now these sources of finance are divided according to the time period, according to the many, many bases. Okay, so now time period for finance. Finance is generally considered to be either short term, medium term and long term. When we borrow, when we acquire money for 1 to 3 years, that means it comes under the category of short term. When we acquire or we borrow money for 3 to 10 years, means more than 3 and less than 10 years, then that means it comes under the category of medium term. And when we borrow money more than 10 years, that means it comes under the long term finance. Now this is a chart of sources of finance. The classification of sources of finance that I said, it is divided into 3 parts on the basis of like period, on the basis of ownership and on the basis of sources of generation. Now first one is on the basis of period. On the basis of period that I said that it is divided into 3 parts, long, medium and short term. Short term means less than 1 to 3 years, and medium term like 3 to 10 years, and long term means over 10 years. Now on the basis of ownership, it is divided into 2 parts, like owners fund and borrowed fund. Borrowed fund is also divided into 2 parts, equity shares and retained earning. Equity share means the amount of capital which the owner of a company distribute or issue to the general public. and retained earning, it is a part of profit which we save for our future requirements. Now borrowed fund means which we borrow from the outside of a company, like debentures, loan from bank, loan from financial institution, public deposits, lease financing, commercial papers. All these are the borrowed fund. Now on the basis of source of generation, through the source of generation means it is divided into two parts, internal source and external source. Internal means the amount of money which we acquire from the company, means internal source, internally which we borrow, and external source means which we acquire out from the outside of a company. Okay, like financial when we borrow from a financial institution, from the loan from bank, any preference share, public deposit, debenture, lease financing, commercial paper, trade credit, all these are the example of external sources. Now one by one we will learn about it in our next video. Okay class, now thank you, Sairam.